Hello, this is Krishna Firefly Dragon, and thank you for joining. We recently had the opportunity to see Captain Marvel in theaters, as well as Marvel's Avengers Endgame is coming out pretty soon. And with all this new and exciting Marvel content coming out, I thought it might be fun to go back to the roots of the MCU and take another look at the first Avengers movie. And so, with taking a look back, I decided it would be fun to break down the Avengers No Mi. Now, if you don't know, my No Mi series breaks down characters and gives them abilities, or breaks down their abilities in terms of One Piece, Devil Fruits, Haki, CP9 abilities, and other powers and abilities in the One Piece series. As example, I recently did a No Mi videos on Breath of the Wild characters, such as giving Daruk the Bari Bari no Mi, the Barrier fruit. And today I'm doing that with the original 6 Avengers, starring in Marvel's The Avengers. Now, as just a quick breakdown of some of the abilities I'm going to cover, there's Haki, 3 types of Haki. There's Armament Haki, which gives you increased durability, Observation Haki, which gives you increased observation, awareness of your surroundings and opponent's intent. And there's Conqueror Hakis, which is powerful, but not very well defined, not fully defined yet in the One Piece series. There are also the CP9 abilities, those 6 of them, which I'll break down in further detail when they come up. But mainly, I want to break down Devil Fruits. I'm going to try to give every character Devil Fruits, and I have a whole nother list of rules in the previous Devil Fruit videos, so go ahead and search the Breath of the Wild No Mi's on my channel. But I just want to give you a quick breakdown of the 3 types of Devil Fruits. This Paramecian type, which is the wild card. Luffy has a Paramecian Devil Fruit. He's the main character of the series, the captain of the Straw Hat crew, and has the Gum Gum Fruit, which gives him a rubber body. The Paramecian, though, is just the misc random wild card abilities. There are more well boxed in Devil Fruits, such as the Zoan type Devil Fruits based on animal type transformations, and the Logia type Devil Fruits, which allows you to create, control, and become substances such as fire, ice, snow, etc. And so with that breakdown, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Lastly, before we get to the main content of the video, I would like to encourage you to subscribe and ring the bell. I have a lot of really cool videos coming out, from lore topics to theories to more of the No Mi series that I'm doing right now, a bunch of other video types, and I just want you to be part of this community so that we can grow together, become talk about our fandoms together. I have a lot of videos from Avatar to Frozone from The Incredibles planned, and I just, really would like you to be a part of this community, and I'm excited to have you. And so let's get right into the main topic of the video. First off, I want to mention that probably only Thor has Armament Haki. He's able to withstand physical blows without much armor. Unlike other characters, he's the best equipped to deal with heavy physical blows. Except Hulk, he might have Armament Haki, but the way his powers work in my head is that instead of being able to absorb the damage and just endure through it, he heals. He has his healing factor, heals from the damage he endures instead of preventing it. Observation Haki, I don't think anyone has Observation Haki, and I think only one person has any level of Conqueror's Haki. With that being said, let's get right into the Devil Fruits, starting with Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Now, I am actually not sure that Hawkeye has eaten a Devil Fruit. Hawkeye is the marksman of the group, using a bow to stunning effect, and there is the Mark fruit, which allows you to throw something, shoot something, whatever, but have it always hit its target. Now, this is less due to just straight skill and accuracy, and more to throwing it and having the object home in on the target. However, the problem with giving Hawkeye this Devil Fruit is that the user of the Devil Fruit has to have touched the target before throwing the object. So in universe, the Eater of the Devil Fruit touched the mermaid princess, and then for years after that, he's been able to throw something and have it home in on the princess. Hawkeye doesn't have the advantage of touching somebody, so even if he did have an ability that allowed his arrows to home in, and we did assume that's what was happening with Hawkeye's arrows, Hawkeye doesn't have that touch. So it's kind of a close match, but it is the closest match, and still I'm not very comfortable giving Hawkeye the Devil Fruit. So I'm just going to say, Hawkeye just has skill. Black Widow was an adept shield agent before she joined the Avengers, and her capabilities as a stealth operative makes me think that she would have eaten or would just benefit from eating the Com fruit, which allows the eater to create a sphere around themselves from which sound cannot escape. So it would help with her stealth because she'd be able to keep a low profile, keep quiet, keep silent, and just keep barreling through the enemies. I would allow her to be quicker. Still, she would have to be careful, but potentially less careful, and I just think she would benefit from having the Com fruit. Now, let's visit Hulk's Devil Fruit, and that was the biggest surprise to me, Hulk's Devil Fruit. There's a Devil Fruit in the anime, and I think it's anime only, where the character's arm kind of becomes a monster arm, and I thought I was going to go with that one, but eventually I realized that there's actually a better one, and it's showcased by Sengoku, the Fleet Admiral, and it is the mythical Zoan type, the human model Daibutsu. What's a Daibutsu? Well, I had to look it up, but a Daibutsu is a giant Buddha statue, and so the human fruit model Daibutsu allows the user to become a giant Buddha statue at will. So Sengoku showcases the power of this in a scene where he becomes a giant Buddha statue as big as like tall buildings. I don't really know a good building example to equate it to, but it showcases increased size, strength, and a golden hue. And I thought this was fun because of the similarities to Hulk. Increased size, increased strength, change in color. And, you know, they're kind of superficial, with the golden hue relating to the change in color to the green skin. But it's mainly the increased size and strength, that transformation from regular human to gigantic beast, that makes this a shoo-in for Hulk having eaten the human No Mi model, Daibutsu. I do want to make a side note, though, that I don't think Hulk is very much like Buddha. The ability of the Devil Fruit and Hulk, they're similar, but Hulk is not much of a spiritual being. Thor, the Norse god of thunder and lightning, and now an Avenger. There are two abilities of Thor that I want to break down. The first is his flight. Now, there's actually a similar ability in One Piece. It is known as Moonwalk and is first showcased by CP9. And what Moonwalk allows you to do is walk on air, essentially giving characters flight. The other ability that I want to discuss is Thor's lightning. That's basically his main toolkit, his main power source, his ability with lightning. And there is no better devil fruit than the Goro no Mi, the Rumble fruit. Now, it is a Logia type devil fruit, which allows the user to create control and become lightning. Very one-to-one, right? The biggest difference is that Thor does not become lightning, he's just powered by it. But aside from that, there are similar abilities, and the basis on the lightning powers is why it is a clear pick that Thor has the Rumble fruit. Lastly, onto the two friends, the two leaders of the Avengers, and the two rivals, Captain America and Iron Man. Tony Stark, the Iron Man, would have eaten the Smelt fruit, which allows the user to consume metal and then create things with it. And again, I think this is an anime-only Devil Fruit, not in the manga. But the user is able to create enhanced weapons with enhanced strength, and things like that. I think he also makes vehicles, tools, weapons. And this is very akin to Iron Man, Tony Stark, creating his Iron Man suits. Whereas Tony doesn't consume the metal and then reproduce it and create things with it. He just does a more direct approach with reforging the metal into his Iron Man suits. I think it is very one-to-one, because Tony Stark also manages to make the materials of his suits stronger than they naturally are. At least it seems so to me. And so I give Tony Stark, the Iron Man, the Smelt No Mi. And finally, Captain America. And there are two options for him having eaten a devil fruit that I will get to. But first, I want to break down that he is the one that I think might have Conqueror's Haki. Like Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates has Conqueror's Haki, and I think the Conqueror's Haki has to do with Luffy's charisma. Most people who Luffy is not fighting, he either has high charisma with, encourages, or inspires. And I think Captain America does essentially the same thing with encouraging and inspiring his allies. And I think that plays a part into the Conqueror's Haki. Again, Conqueror's Haki is powerful, but not very well defined, but I think it provides some of that charisma to Luffy and to Captain America. Moving on, though, I mentioned that there are two options I would give Captain America for a devil fruit. And the first one is that he hadn't eaten a devil fruit. Something that I didn't mention at the start of the video because it wasn't terribly relevant is that a devil fruit, the ocean hates devil fruit eaters. I don't remember an explanation why, but if a devil fruit eater is submerged in water, they lose all energy and they would drown without being saved by somebody else. And so at the beginning of Captain America's Captain Americahood, just after he gets his powers in the movie, he actually chases a guy down and dives into the ocean. And without somebody saving him, he would have been killed. At the end of his movie, too, he plummets into the sea. Now he's actually saved by being frozen. And for argument's sake, let's go ahead and say that he was saved by somebody. Somebody saved him, and so Captain America could have eaten devil fruit. For argument's sake, let's go with that. And the best option I would give for Captain America then is a hypothetical devil fruit. Maybe he ate the human fruit and became a superhuman, doubling up on the humanhood, but there's actually speculation that a human eating the human fruit doesn't really do anything. So let's go ahead and give Captain America a hypothetical devil fruit. And I'm doing this because I believe it fits his character very well as I really would like to see what happens, what the creators of the One Piece series would do with a human fruit model soldier. Now, the reason that I think the hypothetical devil fruit, the human No Mi model soldier, would work so well with Captain America is that we actually see Captain America fill many different roles an army man could. He pilots a plane, being part of the Air Force. He is able to lead, in his movie, he's able to lead his Ragtag team to go rescue prisoners, acting as either a foot soldier or an army officer. We see him act like a Marine, and it's very theoretical that he would be able to be a naval officer. And so he's able to fill all these different roles that the army has. And the human No Mi model super soldier would be a Zoan-type devil fruit focused on transformations. We see Chopper, who has the human fruit in the series, able to do kung fu transformations, jump transformations, shield protective transformations, strength transformations, all these different transformations. And Captain America could be doing the same thing, except with different positions in the army. Naval, Marine, Air Force, foot soldier, officer. And so I think it is very close fit to what Captain America would do. And again, I really would love to see what the creators of the One Piece series do with a human fruit model soldier, which is why Captain America gets the human fruit model soldier, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys all, thank you for watching, and go ahead and leave in the comments down below what you think of this series, if you enjoy having the characters equated to One Piece abilities. If you go ahead and, if you know more about Devil Fruits or things like that, One Piece abilities, go ahead and let me know what you think Captain America and Hawkeye should have gotten. Also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notifications. And I'm trying to build this community, and I would love you to be part of the Firefly Dragon community. Just a bunch of nerds talking about the whole bunch of different fandoms. I have exciting videos coming out soon, and I'm trying to post Thursdays and Mondays. And I'm excited to have you as part of my community. So I will see you Thursday for my next video. And until next video, this is Christian of Firefly Dragon, signing out.